This is a video about factoring polynomials when a is greater than 1. You would see this in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. Some vocabulary. The sum of one or more terms is a polynomial. Quadratic equations is an equation written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. A factor is a monomial that can be divided out of a polynomial. A coefficient is a number multiplying a variable, and a variable is an unknown number. Example number 1. Here you would see the equation is 5x squared plus 16x plus 12. First, you have to multiply the a value with the c value. You would do 5 times 12, and it equals 60. Then you would take the b value here and put it here. You would try and figure out which two numbers add into the b value and which two numbers multiply into the value that you multiply between the a and c value. And here you have to multiply two numbers to get 60 and add two numbers to get 16. Here it's 10 and 6. Then, once you figured out, you would separate them and do 5x and put one with the a value and one with the c value. Here you would have 5x squared plus 10x and 6x plus 12. You then divide it by the greatest common factor. Here it's 5x and here it's 6. You would get the answer x plus 2 and x plus 2. If they're the same, then that means it's correct. And you did it correctly, so you know you're on the right track. If it isn't, go back and redo it because something went wrong. You would put one of the values here, put it down. That's one of your factors. That is part of the solution. Then you would take the two numbers that you divided, the two greatest common factors of the two things we had before, the two monomials, and then you would put them together. And that's your other solution. Here's another one. It is 3x squared plus 14x plus 15. 3x, first, you would multiply these two, the a value and the c value. 3 times 15 is 45. Then, you would take the b value, and you would see what adds into it and what multiplies into this. 9 and 5 are the answers. Here, and so you would separate them, again, like before, 3x squared plus 9x, and 5x plus 15. You divide them by the greatest common factors. What you get is 3x and 5. Then you would figure out that 3 plus x, or x plus 3, and they're the same things, and thus you know it's correct. Then you would put the x plus 3 down to here, and you would put these together to get 3x plus 5. And that's the solution for this one. Now I'm gonna do one right now for you. The question is 5x squared plus 8x plus 3. But first, you would multiply 5 times 3 equals 15. Then you would figure out what two values, here and here, equal 8 when added together. You may be able to figure, after some math, you might be able to figure out it would be 3 and 5. So you would do 5x squared plus 3x, and then 5x plus 3. And here, you see, here it doesn't work. This question can't be solved. And as such, and so you see here, there are some equations that can't be solved.